Welcome once again to Zayzo Stories, and I have Raman with me. Raman, first of all, thank you very much for coming in. And just to talk a little bit about you, I've been told you are the head of sales for Lamborghini Karnataka,
Yes,
and you're a fitness enthusiast,
yes.
both of them. So that itself excites me a lot. So talk a little bit about yourself, who you are, what your interests are, and then let's dive in.
So as everyone knows, I'm Raman. I take care of the sales of Karnataka of Lamborghini, and it's purely on passion.
Okay.
Yeah, I just love cars. So if you ask me, before fitness, it was all football. I was football freak as well. Whereas now, because of the time and limitations, I don't focus more on playing. We used to play, but then not now. But now it's more of fitness. As you said, Lamborghini and fitness, how I see is aesthetic, they both go well.
I'm
Yeah,
sure.
yeah.
Yes, of course.
So people when they see you, they judge you these days.
Yeah,
Yeah. So when they see me, they should know that I am the boss of Lamborghini for Karnataka.
I love that. I have a question that I think most car enthusiasts around the world will have, which is talk to us about your journey. Did you start with Lamborghini or did you have like a background in car selling and then Lamborghini happened? Just walk us through what.
So no, of course it was never directly into Lamborghini initially. I started working with mid-segment of brands like Nissan and Chevrolet, where I was not a sales head though. I was just an executive where I represent the brand or whatever the customers query, we would help them out. So from there, it was like, yeah, someday I need to get into this luxury segment. Yeah, that everyone would have a dream, right?
Right.
That small dream I had. I don't, but Lamborghini was never in my thoughts because I knew that getting to that level is not that easy, and people who have worked year before wasn't, I mean, directly just hopped into this segment or something. And overall, I've had about 13 years of experience. So from Chevrolet, Nissan, then my first jump was to BMW. So that's where
So you work for BMW?
yes, yes. So that's where my whole foundation of building my network and everything started.
Okay.
So from then on, I mean, I felt it was a bit quick. Usually, like 13 years is a long journey, whereas once I entered, BMW was a bit quick. BMW, then I worked with AMGs, then I worked for Porsche.
Right.
I was handling Maserati as well for quite some
So
time.
you've been in this luxury car segment for how long?
But exactly the luxury segment,
Yeah.
it's about 7.5 years. Yeah.
So if there's a car seller out there, sales guy, someone who's starting off, what would be your tips to someone like them?
One thing is people start judging everyone. So you shouldn't judge anyone. Anyone can buy a car. He may not be a buyer now, maybe future he might, but people these days, what I have noticed is, I mean, the younger people who have joined, so they just judge
Based on
everyone.
how they're
Yes,
dressed,
how they come, how they portray themselves and everything. They just judge easily.
and you're telling me you found gem in people who don't look that they're gonna buy. That's what you're
Yes,
saying.
yes, yes.
That's I think so. I come from a sales background as well.
Mhm.
Absolutely, the perception is everything, and
Yes.
when you have a preconceived notion, I feel most of the sales is lost right there. I was reading about you. I think you've nailed it on the head where you said, selling a product like a Lamborghini is, I think, by earning people's trust first
Yes.
and not to go in with any sort of preconceived notion. Do you want to a little bit elaborate on that?
So, if at all, if someone is looking for a car, maybe he wants to get into this segment of cars. So this segment usually, not everyone, as soon as they see, okay, let me go. They know they don't do that. Lamborghini or any other brand, they don't do that. They do a lot of groundwork. So when they look at you, it's not that okay, would he be the right guy to sell me a car? They shouldn't get that perception in their mind.
Okay.
So you will have to first understand them, what are their requirements, maybe what are their usages, what background they are from, what are they looking at exactly. In Lamborghini we have something, I mean not just Lamborghini, every brand they call this need analysis.
Okay.
They do that, but here it's totally different. They look at your wealth, they look at your collection of cars, what kind of businesses you run. Yeah, they look at that networking part.
So Lamborghini does that, you're saying?
I mean, we do that.
Okay, you have to do like a background check
Yes, yes, we
on.
do a background check.
So
We,
wait, I have a question. So you're telling me
hmm
if I walk in tomorrow,
hmm
you're gonna do a background check on me before you sell me the car?
I mean, I would do a background check. I don't have people to do a background check.
Okay.
Yeah, I would do a background check.
Meaning, is it a part of your policy or is it you?
It's me first.
Okay, got
Yeah.
it. Okay.
It's not about the policy or something because again, you can't judge anyone.
But you're basically checking
Yeah.
whether this is a serious buy or not.
Yes, yes,
Because I'm sure in your world, there are just so many people who walk in
yes,
because they're in awe of the car.
yes,
I am in awe of Lamborghini myself,
yes.
so I'll tell you. So yeah,
So yeah, you asked me in our showroom is as well. People just hop in, they wanted to take pictures,
yeah, okay.
they do that. So we are as a brand now, we are not supposed to entertain that.
You've spoken about trust, and I think any product that is sold is based on trust.
Yes.
People buy from people they like and they trust. I believe in that myself. Do you have a story where you can talk about maybe you selling a car because you had such a great rapport with the person and you were able to build great credibility,
Yes, not just one. I have many, but because people,
the one that stands out?
yeah. So people, even they, if they want to buy a different brand, I have few customers who ask my suggestions and or they ask me directly, you get into this and help me get that car. So that's the way I build the trust with them. So there is a customer who was initially like not okay with me.
With you
Yeah,
personally?
yeah, yeah. Personally, he wasn't okay with me. He was dealing with my colleague. I mean, for various reasons, might be. Maybe once I didn't show up on time. But then after that, I realized that whatever I broke, I'll have to build it again. So after that, every meeting, so it was a 7 month project for me to. Now that customer is very close to me, and yeah, that's how it's built.
Since we are talking about the sales
hmm
part of Lambo, what's the selling time for a transaction like this? Has this happened to you where somebody just walked in and said, "Okay, here's the check, give me the keys"?
Yes, I do have. I
Okay.
do have. I mean, not. I can just count them like one or two,
Okay.
not many. In
Okay.
this segment, it's not many like that. In this segment, it easily takes about 2 to 3 months at least.
For someone to finalize the car.
Yes,
Okay,
yes,
so you're saying a serious buyer would take between 2 to 3 months
yes.
to
Easily,
finalize the car.
easily, easily.
And as a sales professional for Lambo, what are those I would say roadblocks that you find early on? Because I feel in your role, disqualification is a huge piece
hmm
because, like you said, there's just so many people walking in. So, what's that one or two points that you want to highlight where you say, you know what, I don't know if this is going anywhere?
About the
Yeah.
client thing. Okay. So that ways, yeah. Again, maybe sometimes I would be wrong in asking him questions or getting to know him personally.
Hmm.
Maybe I might do a mistake. I have done that actually.
Tell us about one of your mistakes where you asked them a question.
So as an awkward question, I just directly asked him like, when are you actually planning? Because he almost spent a lot of time with me, and even I spent a lot of time with him. Then I directly asked him like, are you seriously planning to purchase or how is it? He got annoyed with that question. And he directly he placed an order for an competitor and he just told me I've placed an order for this. Thank you
Oh
for your. I
man.
was still happy, but I told congrats. Maybe once it's arrived, you let me know. I'll come and greet you.
What did he buy? A Ferrari?
Yeah.
I am not surprised. You said that people know about your journey, they don't know about your struggle.
Yes.
And I think that holds good for most successful people everywhere. Do you have a story for us?
Yeah. So people know me as the sales at Karnataka now,
Yeah.
but most of them don't know like how I just came here.
That was my next question
Yeah.
actually. Yeah.
So a lot of struggles as in this industry, politics is a lot.
Everywhere.
And
Yeah.
especially in this industry, I have noticed because I've spent a lot of time here. So it's not that easy that you get into a designation or a different brand, which is a higher brand than you are working with. It's
Hmm.
not that easy. People would, I mean, they would keep noticing each and everything what you do and how did he get that?
I'm
How is it?
sure.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah. How did he get there? How did he close that sale? A lot of questions appear, and I was when I was in my initial stages with Nissan or something. I had these kind of issues, even in BMW as well. Yeah.
Are you talking from a peer standpoint, or are you talking about, what I mean by that is like your close family friends or your colleagues? Like, what standpoint are
No,
you
no,
talking?
not my family, friends, colleagues.
Okay, so
Yeah, yeah,
that's corporate politics,
yeah,
man.
yeah, yeah.
That's
Yeah,
everywhere. Yeah,
yeah.
I get it. On that itself, what was that turning point in your life that actually got you to where you are today in Lamborghini? Because I'll tell you this, I think people would kill for your job
Yeah,
to be there.
yeah.
So why do you think you are there versus someone else?
Because I stopped listening to people who advises me. I just took my own advice and went ahead.
Okay, very well. Cool.
Sometimes those decisions are good. See, people advise for your good sake. I don't know, but
Hmm.
maybe I might give you a good advice. You might take it in a different way.
Hmm.
It's just like that. So a lot of people advise me, stay, don't go ahead. You can't do this, that.
One advice that you said no to, meaning somebody gave you an advice
Hmm.
that you were against, and you were like, you know what, I'm not going to take this advice. I'm going to follow my instinct.
So they asked me to again the same thing. So when I was with my previous company, they asked me, you can't go elsewhere. You have to work here. It's gonna be a tough job if you get that. I don't thank you for your advice.
Okay, that's very cool. Okay, and this was BMW, I believe.
It was in yeah.
All right, so about being impulsive, I
Mhm.
want you to talk a little bit about. I think I read about you, and you said being impulsive cost you in some way or form, personally or professionally. Can you like talk about one of those?
Both ways it could mean. Maybe professionally being impulsive is taking wrong calls in the right time or taking right calls in the wrong time.
Okay.
That costed me a lot, and yeah, that's when I had to make a move from BMW to another brand. That
Okay.
actually costed me. So, and personally, keeps happening. You can't.
So I'm curious.
Mhm.
Talk to us about what really happened
And
in BMW.
so it was a sale. So I was hoping that the prices were passed on to the client and everything, but then it wasn't.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'm being very open here.
Please.
Yeah.
That's what it is all about.
So it wasn't cleared by the, I mean, hierarchies. So I just put a wrong belief in that. Okay, they will do it, and I just went ahead, delivered the car. Later, I had a check on it.
Whoa.
Yeah, that was a bigger number again, and people started to question me. Then so many years you're with this brand, how can you do this? How can you just take a blind decision on this?
Are you talking about like quoting the car
Yes.
differently versus what was
No, no.
authorized?
We usually pass some corporate benefits to the
Uh,
So usually if you have a corporate ID or something, that's when we
Hmm.
pass the benefit. I thought they were and I just passed the benefit.
Okay, so based off, you saying you assumed,
I assumed.
and that cost you,
Yeah,
huh?
yeah, yeah.
Okay,
It's a learning thing again.
of course.
Yeah.
Can I ask you a fun question? I think
Yeah.
most people will be very excited to.
Yeah.
I think from the sales fraternity standpoint, I am excited. I'll ask you.
Mhm.
What are the commissions you make on one sale for a
You want
Lamborghini?
me to tell the numbers?
Yes, I mean, why not?
Oh, it keeps. See, it's not just you make one sale. You'll have to achieve your targets for the quarter.
What's the perfect?
Yeah.
What's the
So
target?
for me, in a year, I'll have to sell about 12 cars. So it's one each month. So it goes beyond 1.5. Yeah, it happens like that.
Okay, and
Maybe if you
how much
don't
is one car?
see, we have two products as of now.
Hmm.
Maybe three. The third one is a little bit demanded globally, so we keep two as now. As of now, it's Urus and the Temerario. So sports car segment we have the Temerario, the SUV segment we have the Urus. The Urus lands about 7 crores on the road, and
Wow.
goes up to 9 crores on the road. Yeah,
Okay. Do you know what my next question is?
yeah.
So if you sell a car for 7 crores, how much do you make?
No comments on that.
Okay, so is it good money?
It's good money, yeah. For this segment, it's good money.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're saying it is encouraging
Mhm.
enough for people to get. So if they want to do something like this, the money is pretty good. Another question on that is, I'm pretty sure there's a fixed salary component, and then there is commissions. Is that true for?
Yes, yes. So in sales, usually salary is just silent. They don't look at the salary. They look at the incentives they make.
Absolutely, that's how it
That
should be.
keeps motivating you on and on. Yeah. So salary is a different part and incentives are different.
Okay.
Yeah.
Another question, very conflicting, very interesting question, which is
Hmm.
you work for Lambo. You're working for Lamborghini at the
Yeah,
moment. You
yeah,
work for BMW.
yeah.
You said AMG, which is Mercedes. Of
Yes.
all the three brands,
Hmm.
if you had money in your hand today, which one would you buy?
I had money.
I
Oh,
mean, you maybe you have. I don't know.
no. So I had enough money. I have a list of cars to buy.
Okay.
Yeah. So maybe Aventador is one of my favorite cars. I would put my money on that.
So,
Yeah.
yeah, it's a
And
pretty.
I like the M5 very personally. It's one of my favorite cars. Anytime.
Yeah. So now that we are getting into your profession, I have a question.
Hmm.
So what are you currently driving?
I have a 24-year-old Honda.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's the love with the 24-year-old Honda?
It's just pure passion about that car. I wanted, and my dad had the car, so he sold it back then. And again, I had to check with the person who had it, and I got it back. I completely revamped it. I got it into, I mean, not a stock condition though, because I don't like keeping any car in stock.
Hmm.
Yeah. So this is my fourth car. So I don't keep it stock. I still drive the same car every day to office.
Hmm.
I use it everywhere, and I'm happy with it. People look at me in a different way. So me being a sales rep for Lamborghini, when I
Yeah.
come in my car, people sometimes notice my car.
Yeah, man. I mean,
Uh,
honestly, if I were to walk into
yeah,
Lamborghini, if I was walking in and I see you getting out of that car, I'd be like, you have no idea what you're
yeah, yeah.
selling.
And a lot of people appreciate for the way I've kept the car. Maybe now because of this rain, it's a bit dirty. I keep my car
So
well.
you have sentimental values with that car.
Yeah, yeah,
That's what it is. And
yeah, yeah.
is it stick shift?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
I love sticks.
All right. Awesome.
Yeah.
Cool. Responsibility that you have today
Hmm.
is like Spider-Man. With
Hmm.
great powers comes
Great
great responsibilities,
responsibilities.
right?
Yes.
So, as a head of sales for Lamborghini, how are you shaping careers today
Hmm.
of people who probably join in,
Hmm.
and what are the things that they can look up to you to learn from someone like you and shape out into a professional, amazing sales guy?
So when they are getting a higher designation in their careers,
Yeah.
so if you ask me personally, like when I was in my initial days, maybe in Nissan or something, it's just a car I need to sell them, and I hit my targets, I get my money. That's it. But
Mm.
here I see it as an investment. So every car, whatever I have in stock or whatever is gonna come in, I see it as an investment because the investor is trusted me and given me this opportunity to handle the state.
Mm.
So people, whoever is getting into this segment as well, that's what I say. They have to look at it as an investment, not just a sales guy.
Got it.
That's where they get into the next league.
How many team members do you have in your team?
So every state has got just one member.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. So do you have do you do like mentorship
Uh,
for people like salespeople who are like Raman, you're really cool. I
mhm.
want to hang out with you, understand how you sell.
I have met few people like that, but yeah, that's it.
In the luxury car segment,
Mhm.
my assumption is the clientele is going to be very different from normal segment cars. So generally, what kind of profession
Mhm.
do you feel people have who come to buy cars from this segment?
See now, story earlier it was like businessmen and industrialists and celebrities as well.
Hmm.
And now new startups they've started to invest. Yeah, traders come in.
Really?
Yeah.
So, on that, I generally feel that a car is probably one of the most irresponsible investment people make in because it depreciates the day you buy it,
Yeah, yeah.
right? So, however, in the luxury car segment, I am hearing from you that's not what it is. You're saying it's an investment, which means
Yes.
the value of the car goes up.
Yes. So in Lamborghini, if you ask me, you invest in a car.
Hmm.
It's not just the car. I mean, it represents you as well.
True.
So you invest in a house, no one is gonna say that okay, you got such big house. No. When
Yeah,
you
yeah.
go in this car, people recognize you even without you getting down of the car. That's what the brand says, and it's of course a depreciating asset, but then it's an investment for yourself in this.
Got it. So
Yeah.
it's so what you're saying is financially it is not. Don't look at it as an investment. Look at it as a stature, which
Yes.
which goes up
Absolutely.
when you buy a Lamborghini.
Absolutely.
Okay,
Yeah.
that makes sense. Cool. So generally, when you go buy a car,
Mhm.
you So, for example, if you walk into a Maruti showroom and you're buying a Swift, you can choose the color of the car, maybe
Yeah.
music system, AC, little bit of engine. How is that different when somebody is buying a Lamborghini?
So here everyone needs to stand apart. They need to stand out. They can't have a common colored car or a common car, which even I have an Urus, you have an Urus. I can't be like that. I need to
Yes.
stand apart. So we customize each and every car. We give the customers to build their own car. You build your own car, you give it to us, we'll get you the car.
Like, what do you mean?
Like any color they choose, the alloys, the interiors. There is a customer who was from Hyderabad. He was very particular about blue shade, so he wanted a different kind of a blue. We showed him every blue shade we had, but he wasn't happy. He's a third buyer of a Lamborghini.
Hmm.
Yeah, and we told him, let us add some glitters to this blue shade. Maybe he might like it. If he looks the color in daytime, it's different. In night, it's different. He was happy with that color, and that car is about. It's got a waiting period of 10 to 12 months, basically a year, and he's okay to wait for that. And that's his third Lamborghini.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
So customers actually, the main thing is the color of the car.
And I think the buying persona is very, very different
Yes.
from a normal car to
Yes.
buying a Lambo or
So
on that.
Mhm.
Do you have a customer who made like a very weird request that you guys, apart from this, the colored bit, I think that sounds hard enough,
Mhm.
but where they wanted like a modification in, say, the engine or the body, and you had to cater to it.
So your engine, we can't do anything.
Got it.
Yeah, body kits, yeah, customer. There was a customer who has a lot of carbon fiber intakes because he's more into tracks and racing and everything. So he wanted to build his car, but then we gave him all the options. He still wanted to get more options which we didn't have.
Okay.
Yeah.
So did he finally buy it?
He's booked the car. Yeah.
Okay. And the modifications that we are talking about, are these modifications charged extra
Yes.
or all of them?
Yes. Every option you choose in the car is a cost.
Oh, I did not know that.
Yeah. So the car is basically the shell. You get four alloys, a
Okay.
steering wheel, and an engine. So apart from that, you'll have to choose your colors.
So if I choose a different color,
Hmm.
there's a different cost.
Yeah. Every color is a cost. Everything you change in the car, everything you customize is a cost.
What is the cost difference between, say, a normal Lamborghini versus a full-blown all features
Okay. So
mods?
there is a specific price tag for a car for the Urus, and if you want to customize that, it has got no limits. It can shoot up to an ex showroom of 6 crores, 6.5 crores, and after that comes the on road value.
What?
Yeah, yeah,
Oh,
yeah, yeah.
wow.
You have so many options, but customers they prioritize on the color because when you see a car, it's the color which
Yes.
and they want it to be unique. They want that to be out. I mean, stand out. Not like a common color, maybe a white car, and he's also got a white car, maybe a black or a black. No. They want to stand apart. They want to have fancy colors. So yeah, that's one thing I'm more happy in delivering such cars here.
I'm sure they must be making a lot of commissions on that as well.
No comments on that.
I'm sure, but yeah, cool. Just a add up question
Yeah.
to this is, so there are car enthusiasts. You spoke about someone who came back, repeat customer, and then there are people who come in looking for limited edition cars.
Yes.
What is the difference between
So
such personas?
they collect every brand's limited edition cars because those limited editions are numbered globally and they are very few in the country, maybe five in the country, maybe five in our country. So that's the allocations they get and they need to stand up. So if you say there is a Aventador SVJ, so SVJs are very limited in our country. I mean, there are cars, but we personally know who's got an SVJ. That's the recognition they get. See, anyone can have a Lamborghini, but having an SVJ is,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's
So
like
that's
having
the
a Patek. And what kind of background do these people have, apart from them being collectors?
to real estate, construction, landlords. Yeah.
Okay. I've read about you, and I'm told that you are a fitness enthusiast.
Mhm.
So, what does gym give you that probably work does not, or and which is like more exciting for you?
So exciting is, yeah, I increase my weights. That is more exciting, and being fit, you get more disciplined even in your work life and your
I would
personal
agree.
life as well. Yeah, you seem to be fit actually.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So, so that's one thing. And for me, I get my relaxation and I release all my stress in the gym. Yeah, that's what I. And I wasn't like this. I wasn't a person like this. I was every weekend. I was a social drinker to be honest, but now I'm not.
actually, that's a brilliant point. I wanted to ask you.
Hmm.
So I know gym freaks.
Hmm.
Right after the gym, they would go smoke,
Yeah.
and then there are people who are highly disciplined about food,
Hmm.
about what they put in their body,
Hmm.
like overall lifestyle. What was your trigger point? How did you get there?
It was just certain things in gym where I noticed a different change in me because even I was a person who, after a workout, I used to go, as you said, have a smoke or have some junk food,
Yeah,
satisfy my soul, and go sleep.
yeah,
But yeah, there were no changes in me then. But when I started to do follow some diet and some routine, I felt there is a different change in me, and people look at me in a different way.
correct.
Yeah.
I think you command respect in a room where
Yes.
you walk
Yes.
in
Yes.
if you've been disciplined. That
Yes,
that I think
yes,
that's what you're trying to
yes.
tell them.
And I started to advise people on this. You start working out. So if you ask my colleagues, all are into gym now.
Because
So
of you.
yes, yes, not
That,
because of me. I mean,
it's
it's
an
their personal
influence.
choice.
Yeah,
Then
yeah, fair enough.
yes, yes.
Mm.
And we talk a lot about workouts and diet and everything.
That's very cool. That's
Yes.
best work. That's
Yeah.
the best conversation you can have.
Yes,
I feel
yes,
personally,
yes, yes.
the discipline in the gym.
Hmm.
How did that help you at work?
Staying more focused, doing your work in the given time. So I am a person who try to finish the work maybe within the 8 hours.
Hmm.
But then certain meetings and appointments are at customer's choice. I want to meet you at 8 o'clock. Yeah, we can't say no to that.
Hmm.
We'll have to go, give him attention, give him time. That's when the business happens. So, but being disciplined, you finish your work in the given time. Maybe in those office working hours, you finish it. That's what I noticed.
Okay, and that's what gym taught you is what you're saying.
Yes, staying focused is a lot, makes a lot of difference.
So, how long have you been gymming?
See, I started 2015, I believe, but then a lot of gaps were there. But now it's been close to a year. I'm hitting regularly.
Regularly?
Yeah, yeah.
Very well. So, since we are on that topic,
Hmm.
someone who's gymming
Hmm.
normally
Hmm.
versus someone who's on supplements. I'm not talking about steroids. I'm
Okay.
talking about supplements.
Hmm.
What's the difference? First of all, do you take any supplements?
Yes, I do. I do take some few supplements, not everything.
Like?
The whey proteins. I take some creatine. Yeah, I take the basic supplements.
Fair
Not,
enough.
I mean, I'm not gonna stand on a show or something,
Right.
or I'm not gonna compete.
Yeah.
But to make myself fit, I use these supplements. Supplements are required actually.
I believe so too.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
it is required because on your daily basis, on a regular food, you don't get the amount of protein you actually need.
Yeah.
Yeah, supplements are required.
Oh, a funny story since we're talking about that.
Mhm,
I suggested one of my colleagues
mhm.
creatine, and the first thing that the person asked me was, is it gonna affect me down there? That was
Mhm.
the reaction, and it's such a misconception
Yes.
that people have about it. So getting into supplements,
Mhm.
I think, is important. When you are seriously working out.
Yes.
So anything in specific you want people to like stay away from? Any specific, I would say, supplement that you personally found that you should stay away
Than
from?
yeah, than that, I would say if you have the knowledge of whatever you take, maybe any supplement,
Yeah,
you can go ahead. If you don't know anything about it, at least ask someone or seek someone to get the knowledge about it because not every supplement would support every individual's body. Every individual's body is
right,
different.
right.
So as you told your friend asked about it,
Yeah.
yeah, he might have that fear because he might have seen someone else. So if he's got the right knowledge and right amount of consumption, what he has to take in,
So you're saying it's lack of knowledge,
lack of
what it
knowledge.
is?
Yes,
No
even I
education.
was knowing nothing about this. Just take the supplement, go work out, eat, sleep. You will build your body. But no, there are certain things you need to know about this.
Integrity is something very close to me, and I know it's very close to you as well. So, is there an incident where you were in a situation where you were going in a different direction, but I think you chose integrity versus going in a different direction?
Yeah, there were certain incidents that
Yes. Without taking names.
I mean, not exactly in my professional thing, I would say, maybe personal life. You want me to tell?
Please.
Okay. So it's basically on influence on and people who you join.
Okay.
So I was with a set of people where I thought of going out of my controls and everything because, as I said, I was a social drink, but then that was totally different.
Oh,
I was getting into
something else.
something else. And yeah, something else, and people started looking at me in a very different way. I felt that.
Meaning when you were doing it or when you were not doing it?
I wasn't doing it. I was
And then you were looked down upon. That's what you're saying.
Yes.
Okay.
Then, yeah. But then I was about to do that.
Because of the peer pressure that you had on you.
Yes.
So at what point did you put your foot down?
As soon as I got to know my name is Crude, I told this is not me. This is not Raman. This is never happening. Or else I would have screwed my entire life and career.
Alright, so let me move into our last segment. This is the fun part where it's going to be rapid fire. We're going to ask you some very interesting questions. Don't think. Don't think. Just spit it out. Whatever comes to your mind first. That's what this whole exercise is all about.
Okay.
So we'll start, which is Lamborghini or Ferrari.
Lamborghini.
Fastest car you've driven, top speed.
About 325.
Thank you. One word for a Lamborghini buyer.
Strong man.
Protein shake or filter coffee? I know the answer. Dream car in your own garage. Price no object.
Was it one or
One.
Amsterdam?
Good. Hope you get it.
Yeah.
Now finish the sentence, which is trust is built when. Finish.
The first meet.
First meeting. Cool. Awesome. Well, Raman, that concludes our session today. So thank you once again for coming down and listen. You're probably one of the most interesting people I have met. Who's a car enthusiast and a gym freak, like a combination deadly combo, of this genre. So thank you once again for doing this for us, and I hope you get your Aventador very soon, and then we'll probably call you and we'll go for a
Definitely for a coffee drive, maybe. Overall experience, it was lovely. Just having a conversation with you. It wasn't like a podcast, it was just like a personal chat. As I said, I had been through your stories maybe 2 days back.
Yeah.
It was really lovely. And yes, people should come up with more of podcasts, get into their personal life and their professional life, which should help their career as well. And thank you so much. Thank you, everyone.